Come, baby.
Enjoy this great game.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on today? How y'all doing today? Welcome to the Hum Baby Baseball channel. Just want to run through the lineups here for tonight's game. Getting ready to watch the Giants in the rematch with the Oakland A's. Last night was crazy, a 6-2 victory. The Giants looked good. Austin Slater looked great, and that was awesome. Let me know if anyone's there, if you can hear me okay, and everything's looking good. We're going to check out the team here, give it a few minutes for everyone or anyone who will show up to show up. So let's see what we're looking at here. Mike Fiers himself, famous for his involvement in the Astros scandal, but he's also a really good pitcher. People forget that Mike Fiers can pitch. So we're going to have to deal with him. What's up, James Decker? What's going on here? Corpo 24 and Fendi mashups. Just got off work. Nice. Not much. James Decker, how you doing? Crawford 2 for 4 with a bomb. Is that what's going to happen tonight, or is that what has happened tonight? Let's take a look here. Just scrolling down. We'll definitely talk about these lineups. And as we get ready for some baseball, Mike Yastrzemski is in the lineup, along with Wilmer Flores, Joe McCarthy trying to make the team at playing first base. Hunter Pence out in left, Alex Dickerson in right. Pablo is going to be DHing. You got Crawford at short. Tyler Heineman still sticking around trying to make the team as a catcher behind the dish. And then Yolmer Sanchez also still sticking around. Gold Glove winner, former White Sox, and he'll be at second base. So, yeah, tonight. Okay, cool. Yeah, you got a prediction here. Crawford's going 2 for 4 with a bomb. That would be sick. It's going to be fun to see. Tyler Rogers is going to be starting the game tonight as a starter, or what do they call him, an opener, I assume. He'll probably only pitch an inning or two at the most, but probably just one inning, I'm guessing. And then we'll see the rest of those guys out of the pen, just like yesterday. Total spring training type matchup with a lot of bullpen work. But I'm still really excited for these games because we don't get many games until the regular season. And the Giants need to go out and perform, and they need to swing the bats. And they did so yesterday. Well, I mean, Austin Slater did, but guys got on base for Slater. He wouldn't have had 5 RBIs unless guys got on base. So Slater, the table was set for him. He came through, and a couple of hits from Trump and a really good victory yesterday. Great pitching all around. And tonight, again, with the lineup, Yastrzemski, Flores, McCarthy, Pence, Dickerson, Sandoval, Crawford, Heineman, and Yolmer Sanchez for the Giants. For the A's, Marcus Semien going to lead things off, and that is a big name. He had some MVP votes last year, I believe, and this guy is legit. Ramon Laureano in center, Matt Chapman at third, Matt Olson at first, Chris Davis DHing, Mark Canha in left, Stephen Piscotty in right, Chad Pinder at second base, and then Austin Allen behind the plate. I think he's a former Padre. But, yeah, really good-looking lineup for the A's. Again, they're putting out pretty much their regular lineup. Giants are mixing and matching. We got some guys who might not make the team. I don't know. Joe McCarthy, I don't know a whole lot about him. I saw him in spring training 1.0. Looked pretty good, but I don't think that he is a serious contender to be on the main roster. But, hey, he's still here. He's in the lineup, so we'll see what Joe McCarthy can do. Obviously, there's some injuries we know. Brandon Belt is hurt with that bad heel, and Longoria is hurt. So what's up, Tracy Silva? How are you doing today? James Decker, looks like yesterday or better, we might have a good chance. It looks like yesterday. Yeah, abso-freaking-lutely. The baseball was great yesterday. We got overshadowed by a bunch of other stuff that was all over the place, but, I'm just focused on the baseball, and the baseball I was thrilled about. I couldn't be happier with the game itself. It was awesome, and I'm hoping tonight, which I believe it's starting pretty soon. So I'm not gonna have a super long live stream. I want you all to be able to check out the game if you want. Yeah, this is awesome. I love the lineup here tonight get a chance to see some other guys we didn't see yesterday so much, like Yastrzemski in the lineup. Hunter Pence. It's going to be awesome. Obviously, Sandoval did play yesterday at first. Heineman. Heineman, I don't know. It looks like Trump has really stood out as far as the backup catchers goes. You got Tyler Heineman, you got Trump, you got Rob Brantley, 3 catchers trying to make the team. We'll see what happens. Obviously, Joey Bart, if it was up to me, would be there on opening day. I think what I've heard is that he'll probably come up in August sometime. So we'll have to see what happens with Bart. But absolutely, looks like the game is getting ready to rock and roll, ladies and gentlemen. So here we have Marcus Simeon stepping to the plate. Not going to sit here and live stream the whole game, but let me know what you guys think. What do the Giants got to do tonight? Again, these games don't matter. These are exhibitions, but really, if the pitching is as close to as good as yesterday and they can keep them down to 1 or 2 runs, that's big time. Memphis Reigns, was that Pence kneeling? I didn't watch the national anthem. I don't know. Probably. It probably wouldn't surprise me. I don't know who's kneeling and who's not. What's up, Gruskin19? What's up, man? My Reds won tonight, down 5-0. Oh, sweet. Yeah, Reds, man. I'm high on your Reds, man. I really do believe in the Cincinnati Reds having a great season. I'm going to go a little longer. We're going to go about 10 more minutes, 5 to 10 more minutes. I don't think that they're about to have first pitch, but see if the game starts taking off. I thought it was starting at 6:45. It's only 6:36. So Crawford's the man. Great defense. Love Crawdad. Memphis Reigns. More players were kneeling tonight than last night. What about the A's? I feel like people are going to be pressured to do it, which I don't think is the whole thing is like, what are you supposed to do? It all started with Kaepernick back in the day. He did it, and now this is kind of the go-to thing to do, which, if somebody is to believe that, hey, I don't think this is the best form of protest, they shouldn't have to feel like pressure that they have to kneel. But that's where we're at. So, guys, I don't know what to say about it. That's where we're at. If they want to, they can. If they don't, they shouldn't feel pressure to should be called names, because it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't make anybody a bad person because they want to stay for the national anthem. I mean, come on. So we got none of the A's. Last guy that kneeled for the A's got blackballed from baseball. Oh, yeah, I remember that. I absolutely remember that. Yeah, I haven't seen him. I think he's playing down in Mexico or something. Yeah, that's absolutely right. Memphis Reigns. So none on the A's. That's interesting that not one Oakland A. Interesting, but once the baseball game starts, that's my focus. That's cool. Look at the scoreboard. I love that picture, by the way. Giants all the way. So Michelle Perez, what's going on? Absolutely can't wait to see how these guys hit tonight. Angels versus Dodgers battle of LA going on down there in Los Angeles. That's cool. Yeah, I'm not too high on the Angels, even though I love their lineup. Obviously, Rendon, you got to be kidding me. You got Rendon, you got Trout. I mean, that's all you got to know about that lineup. And you got a lot of other guys in the lineup too. But when you have a pitching staff that really, I don't know. They're going to really step it up, that rotation. I can't even, other than Ohtani, I can't even think of, and then obviously I can look it up, but I can't even think of too many of those Angel starters off the top of my head because they just don't have a whole lot. Yeah, and the Dodgers are sick. I think the Dodgers absolutely destroyed some team yesterday. Who was that? The Diamondbacks? No, was it the D-backs? I don't know. Remember who it was. Let me jump over here. Just some tweets. Yeah, I see bunch of Reds kneeling. A whole bunch of them. And what's the name of I'm trying to think of someone I follow. Yeah, because I know she'll tweet it out. And not stuff that I'm interested in, but it's taken the world by storm. We just have to hope that, in my opinion, yes, Pence and Sandoval, yeah. In my opinion, I don't want this thing to just be a thing all year long. Every game, it's going to be national anthems talk. I mean, come on. I hope it's not like that. That's all I can say to you guys, man. That's all I can say to you. I care about baseball, and obviously I care about everybody. I care about all lives, and Black Lives Matter. They do, of course. I'm not against that at all, and I'm all for whatever they feel they need to do to protest, inequality and all that. I just don't want it to get in the way of what I love, which is base freaking ball. Let's get the game going. So Giants taking on the A's tonight. Marcus Semien, Tyler Rogers as a starter. That's just weird, but I don't think that's going to happen in the regular season too much. Going to be looking forward to it, though. The Giants might utilize an opener, though, from time to time. So it actually might happen because they don't have it too deep of a rotation. You got Cueto, Samardzija, Smiley, and Gosman. After that, I don't know. Yeah, baseball matters, James. Baseball matters. Everyone I follow, even like blue checkmark baseball people, try to find out, follow what's going on. They talk, I'd say 75% politically related stuff, 25% baseball. I don't want that to be ever what you get from Hum Baby Baseball. Hum Baby Baseball, it should be about 98% baseball. Okay, 2% maybe just dumb stuff like, that I talk about sometimes, but not politics very often, not politics. Okay, you might say, no, and I agree that some stuff transcends politics, but because people have different views on it, some people think, it's disrespectful to kneel. It gets into politics. It just does, whether you want it to or not. It just gets political. So I stay away from that crap. Yeah, I was just saying that. I mean, I'm not sure if let me see here. Saying that Black Lives Matter isn't political is so very disingenuous. If your organization seeks changes in local, state, and federal policy, it might be political. Yeah, kind of what I'm saying. It becomes political, whether you want it to or not. I mean, of course, we're all for equality. We all hate racism and all those terrible things. Of course, that goes without saying. Yeah, Michelle Perez, our pitching sucks, though. Are you Angels fan? Memphis Reigns, I think they should take the national anthem out of games. Do it. At this point, do it because this is just uncomfortable. This is just going to be, you're going to have certain players and coaches are going to do it. Others are going to pressure to do it. Others are going to say, I'm not going to kneel. Are you kidding me? And then they're going to get called racist because, people get called that these days. That's where we're at with this crazy, crazy situation. It is insane. I've been called it, which is laughable, but, that's where we're at. That's where we're at. I think I'll watch the game days on your channels from here on out. Rather hang out here than NBC propaganda. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm not going to stick around for the entire games. We just wanted to get a pregame in, and I want you guys to have a chance to watch the games though. But it's whatever y'all want. I'll stick around as long as y'all want though. We can watch a little bit, see how things go. But I definitely enjoy watching the live game, especially when the regular season starts. I don't ever want to talk politics. I can't talk. I don't ever want to really talk politics with others. Everyone has their own rights. Let's just talk baseball. Absolutely in agreement with that. You're never going to please everybody. That's why I try to stay away from it. And then, I had no intentions of even talking about the national anthem. Last night, I didn't talk about it at all, and then I woke up this morning and my phone was just blown up with Twitter and Giants trending. And it was just like all over. Half of it was about Alyssa Nacken, our coach, which she's the coach. I take it seriously, and I consider her a coach. So I don't want to give her special treatment and just go on and on about her and not talk about the other coaches. But I believe that she has got the job, and I'm proud of it, and I hope that she does a good job. And that goes for every coach and manager we got, including Gabe Kapler. I hope he does a good job. And the other half was about, of course, the kneeling thing, which is even more sensitive. At least I have an opinion on Alyssa Nacken. I like her. So I'll stick with that. I like her for now. Until we find out that she doesn't know what she's doing, then I'm gonna stick with her. But as for the kneeling, whole different ball game there. Whole different thing there. That's just like really sensitive. Because if I say, hell yeah, kneel away, yeah, that's some people are gonna hate that. And I don't even necessarily think that it's the best form of protest because you're dividing people. People don't like, people are going to be offended. But I personally don't care. I'm not offended because I want to watch baseball. So just don't let it get in the way of the games, and I'm fine with it. Evan and Belch are out. Belch is hurt. Wow, what a surprise. Yeah. These guys are like made of glass. Like they take a step and they just break. Ziggy, are you going to do daily game recaps? Do you want me to? I will do, it's a lot of videos to make. I probably won't be able to get every game. I'm definitely going to do series. When the regular season starts, I'll do a series preview, like an official video, and then a series recap. That's probably what I'll do. If a game is really significant, then or we start getting a real playoff hunt or something, it might happen more often. I do have a lot of fans a lot of viewers that are not Giants fans. So I definitely want to try to make videos that are not just all Giant stuff. Waiting all week for this game and all day yesterday, then totally forgot a half hour before it started. It's about to get kicked off here, guys. Should do like a game daily recap after the game today. Yeah, I'll try. I don't know if I can get it out tonight. Are you high on the Rangers? I like their rotation, and I'm higher than I think most people are, but I did not have them making the playoffs in my predictions video. I had them in second because of the A's and the Astros. So I have them just missing out on the playoffs, just falling right below the Astros, but I think that they're going to be in a fight to the end because I'd really like their rotation. I think they're going to surprise people with, Corey Kluber, and they got a pretty deep rotation and, a decent lineup. A lot of it depends on how their lineup does. Some of these guys can be streaky. They don't have all have a solid players, but Odor can be good sometimes, and he can be awful. So Rangers getting smoked by the Rockies right now. Oh, really? Good old Rangers, man. Made a video on their name change. If you haven't seen that, check it out. You think the Giants will do great this year? No, I think they'll do better than people think. I think they can get around 500. But I don't know if you consider that great. I mean, if they can get around 500, that would be they're at 25 in the over under. Pin says, "Hui, you speak Chinese? 你说中文吗? I speak Chinese a little bit. Let's see here. You're in the right opinion to stay biased and stay away from the controversy stuff with politicals unless it's truly affecting baseball." That's exactly where I'm at with it. That's where I'm at. That's a cool spring training 2020 logo. That's where I'm at with it right there. Yeah, I just try to stay away from it. If it gets so infected in baseball, I cover it. Like the Indians name change, I had to talk about that. You're going to change the name of entire Major League Baseball team. I have to talk about that. The kneeling, as long as they stop talking about it in every single game and tweeting it out, and it's just going to become it's just kind of dumb. It's just kind of dumb, and that's not going to be a very popular opinion, but I don't know what to say, man. I mean, it's supposed to be sports. I just don't know what to say about it. They have the right to do it. I just don't like it taking over the news and taking over everything that nobody cares about baseball. It's more about who's kneeling and who's not kneeling instead of talking baseball. That's what I mean by saying it's kind of dumb. That's all I mean by that. Yeah, I got the Reds. Pin. I got the Reds winning the National League Central and going pretty deep into the playoffs. If you haven't checked out my World Series, great vid on the name change. Glad you spoke out. I'm going to speak out. I'm not afraid to. As the game begins, that ball's down low. I'll announce it like John Miller, and the ball's down low. Want to know the count? But or actually fouled it off. I apologize. That's a foul ball. Fouls this one off. So this game is on like Donkey Kong. Of course I spoke out on it because you talk about changing the name of a team. You want to change the name of the Indians, and they feel like that's the right thing to do, then they can do that. But I'm afraid that this cancel culture is going to try to change the names of more teams, and they already started with the Rangers, and then they're going to move to the Pirates, and then to the Yankees, and so on. And that's what I was worried about. Rays were made for less games. Yeah, the Rays could really do well, and I got them winning their division. What do you think of Tyler Rogers, closer, and Joey Bart starting? Yeah. Tyler Rogers, I think, might be one of our best options as a closer. I mean, he hasn't had a lot of big league experience, but he tore it up in AAA, and he looks really good. And I don't see why you would not give him an opportunity if you don't have a better option, which we really don't. I've heard people say Tony Watson. Tony Watson's never been a closer. He's all right, but we don't have that dominant reliever. Sean Anderson, if he could really put it together, could be a possibility. But, other than that, pretty much, I don't know. I don't know who you'd have closing games this year. We don't have a true closer anymore. But if one of them would be it, Tyler Rogers could be it. Agreed. What's up, Griskin 19? Go A's, go A's, go A's, go A's. Okay, good luck to you guys in this game today. That looks like it's out, strikeout swinging. So Tyler Rogers makes quick work of Marcus Semien with the strike 3 call there, and he will go have a seat. Nice start to the game here for Tyler Rogers. anything else here in the chat? I could take off, guys. Check out this game. I know you guys want to go watch this game, or maybe you already got it on. I can't really watch while I live stream. I don't have that set up. I do want to get it set up so I can in the future. I don't have it all set up like that yet. So what's up, SBFM baseball? What's going on? Also, the Rays and the A's are a wonderful, beautiful. Yeah, the Rays and the A's. What's the reasoning behind changing the Pirates? Because Pirates used to hurt people. They all you got to do is look at history, and that people want to change. I don't want them to change anything. I'm just saying, what's the reason to change the Rangers? Because the Rangers did bad things. Well, Pirates have done bad things. You know, Pirates have done bad things in the past. Pirates are villains. They're bad. They steal. They rape. They pillage. So that's why somebody could try to change the Pirates' name. Dang it, Karen. Memphis Rain said it. Pirates are bad, murdering people. I'm surprised they haven't come after the Pirates yet, to be quite honest. They haven't come after the Pirates, to my knowledge. What's a Karen? I'm not completely sure what that is. It's a new term. But someone else will have to explain it. Tigers have mauled men. We're going to change that name. Yes. Yes, they're going to change the Tigers as well. Every name will be changed. That's what I'm worried about. You know what I'm saying? When does it get too ridiculous? It doesn't get too ridiculous as long as big companies and corporations continue to agree with them because they think that's the best PR move. And that goes for Major League Baseball and the Giants. As long as that's their best PR move, they're going to continue to support it. Another strikeout, by the way. So, you know, whatever it might be, you know, they are going to virtue signal and all that instead of just giving you common sense truth, which I'll always give you common sense truth. It's considered to be whatever it's considered to be. I just tell you common sense truth. You asked me about our new coach, Alyssa. I'm like, okay, give her a chance. You know, it's not like she's the hitting coach or the pitching coach or anything like that. She's an assistant coach, so maybe she'll help. Maybe having that different perspective, you know, and her different type of experience could be helpful. Whatever, you know, I'm fine with that. But changing names of baseball teams because people are offended, I'm not sure I'm fine with that. You know, unless you have a really good reason. So. What's up, Jason? I told you I'd be here, and you're welcome. Follow me on Twitter. Anybody want to follow me on Twitter, I'll follow you back, or I will follow you anyway. But if you follow me, I'll know who you are. So anybody who wants to follow me over there, I don't have a very big Twitter following as compared to my YouTube following. My YouTube following is pretty good. My Twitter following is pretty crappy. But you guys can check me out at HumBabyBB, not HumBaby Baseball, just BB. HumBabyBB. I when I said White Sox offense, I was like, White Sox, yeah, they are a great offense. No, yeah, White Sox is offensive. Why does it have to be white? Oh, no doubt. That's got to change. Come on now. Who's up here? We got Mike Yastrzemski leading things off in this exhibition game. Soon the peasants will revolt and demand the Royals change their name. Homage to KC Monarchs. Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me at all, Jonathan Gonzalez. That wouldn't surprise me at all. Yeah, the Royals got to change the name too. We are in a crazy time right now. And I'm on the wrong side of, I'm not taking any sides. It's issue by issue. You ask me about a certain issue, I'll answer it. Sometimes, I'll be on the popular side. Sometimes I won't be, but I'll give you my honest opinion. And some things I try to avoid because they're not baseball related. I'm not going to talk about things that are not baseball related. I'm not here to talk about gun control or something. I'm not going to talk about that crap. This is baseball here. We're talking baseball. But as far as stuff leaking into baseball, like changing names of teams, kneeling during the anthem, and that gets all the attention, and you don't know what's going on with the game. Coaching decisions get a lot of attention. I'll talk about those things because they're baseball related. But if it's not baseball related, I stay away from it. And I don't prefer politics to get involved in baseball. They're going to change the name of the Reds because it's offensive to all other colors. That's true. I mean, you call yourself the Reds. What about with the yellows and the grays and the greens and the blues? It's not right, man. It's not right. I'm being sarcastic if anyone can't tell. So, yeah, what we got here. What's the count here? So Yastrzemski's up. He got a 259 average. Took a ball down low, 3-1. He just put the ball in play, and runs have been scored. So the Giants are tearing it up early. Did he hit a home run? Did he take one out of here? Did he hit one out the ballpark? It is out of here. Oh, my goodness. I missed it, but that's okay. At first, he hit the ball and it said run scored. And then my mind's like, wait a second, he's leading off. There's only one way to lead off and also score runs. You got to hit one out of the park. Sick, man. So that's awesome, man. I'm pumped up after that. Yastrzemski hits one out the park, dude. Giants win 6-2 yesterday, come out today and hit one out the park right off the bat after a quick inning by dead center field. Memphis Rain says he hit it into Triples Alley. Really? Well, Triples Alley is a little closer. So we're taking early advantage of the change in the fences. We're taking early advantage of that. Dead center from Memphis Rain. See ya. Adios, pelota. Dang trolley Dodgers. Trolley cars might get offended. Yeah. Got to change the trolley Dodgers. We got to change every freaking team. Michel Perez, prime. What's going on? Gordon, not prime, though. Gordon, not prime. Guys, is this crazy, man? Right off the bat, dude. Yastrzemski goes yard. I wasn't going to watch too much, but I did start a little late. I wanted to start the stream earlier so I can get like a nice 30, 45 minutes in before the game, but just was running behind. I couldn't start the stream. So we'll watch a little bit of the game together, and then I'll get out of here. I don't think I can make it through the whole game because I will lose my voice. But wow, what an awesome start. Mike Yastrzemski homers on a fly ball to right center field. Out of here. See you later. Bye-bye. Go. Brewers for the Central. I have the Brewers making the wild card. What's up, Jeremy? How you doing today? If the Brewers make the wild card, that'll be pretty good for them. They pretty much make the playoffs. They lost a lot, though. They lost a lot in the offseason. But they still got one of the best players in the game and maybe the best in Christian Yelich. They still got a decent rotation with Hauser and Woodruff. They got their closer with Hader. They got Castanera. They got a decent team, and I got them making the wild card. Let's go Yaz with the homer. DeGrominator going Friday versus the Braves. Oh, sick. I'm ready for the regular season. Let's see how the Giants play. If they keep this up, if they keep playing like they are right this moment and yesterday, then the Dodgers ain't going to be no problem. I mean, the Dodgers are loaded, like Michelle just said, but Giants can beat them if they really pitch well and bring their bats like they did yesterday against the A's. It's going to be tough. They're not going to beat them every time, but I think they can win. What happened here? Another home run? No. Flores got out. Oh, he grounded out. I'm sorry. Yeah, Flores grounded out. How are you doing? I'm going to follow you on Twitter. How you feel about us win the World Series 100%? Well, I couldn't put it at 100%, but and it's only, honestly, if it was a 162 game season, I don't think the Giants just have enough to get into the playoffs. But in a 60 game season, if they can start hot and they can have a good first month, well, they're in prime position because that second month schedule is a lot easier. That first month is an absolute beast. I'm sure some of you saw my schedule video. That first month is just freaking brutal. So if they can get off to a good start and, have a winning record after a month, they can sneak into the playoffs and sneak into that wild card game at least. So once that happens, anything can happen. I wouldn't put the odds very high, but it's possible. And that's all you need in baseball. It just has to be possible. Joe McCarthy pops out to Simeon in foul ground, 2 outs. Hunter Pence is at the plate. Moustakis made Moustakis. Moustakes. Moustakis made mistakes. Took me a minute to get that. Angels are better. Angels are better than the Dodgers, the Giants. Yeah, probably so. But Angels, they got a lot of teams to deal with too over in the West. But yeah, Angels got a chance. Anybody got a chance in the only teams that really maybe don't would be the Mariners. It's gonna be really tough. Maybe I shouldn't be talking because the Giants are not. I'm not saying they're that much better. I'm drinking my Slurpee. Okay. Taking a knee during the anthem. I'm done. You're not going to be the only one who says that. A lot of people are done, and it's understandable. It's understandable that people are not appreciating it. It just takes common sense to know you kneel during the anthem. People are going to be upset, and it has nothing to do with race. It's to do with you should stand and face the flag. And I'm a veteran myself. I've been to the war. I've been shot at. Look at Slater yesterday. Hit 3 RBIs. Yeah, Slater. I thought he had 5. Slater tore it up yesterday. Colton only saying that because he's not on the Brewers. Giants versus Dodgers. Yep, it all starts on Thursday. I'll try to do a pregame Thursday. I was even considering this weekend checking out. There's some games going on. Not to do travel, not major league game. There's some college games going on. Not too far. I was thinking about doing a little traveling, but I don't want to miss the games either. So we'll see what happens this weekend. Moustakas brought us down. If we had someone like Chris Davis, we'd have won more. I thought Moustakas was pretty good, but yeah. Colton, how Chris Davis was garbage last year. Yeah. Chris Davis had a rough season last year. Surprised Dodgers didn't have Buehler as the opening day starter. Oh, I think are they going with Kershaw, Jeremy? I assume you're just going with their best. I mean, they're a lot of teams will do that. They'll just pick their big guy, even if he's not necessarily their best option. It'll be interesting to see if Black Lives Matter declared a terrorist organization. Jason Azzy, if I'm saying that right, I'm sorry. It says Black Lives Matter. Watch first game of the season. Giants beat Dodgers. It happened, I think, 2017, and Joe Panic hit a home run. They won 1-0. And the next game, Joe Panic hit another home run. They won 1-0. And I'm like, dude, Joe Panic's going to hit 162 home runs. But after that, he didn't hit very many more. And the Giants did not win many more. Gruska 19 says all lives matter. Let's go to Justice OM. Pence out. Pence got out. Yeah, Pence made it out. Swinging strike. Too bad. Michelle Perez. Maybe no. Brewers Cubs. Who wins? Kyle Hendricks versus Brandon Woodruff. I'd take Woodruff if I had to just pick straight up. But in baseball, anything can happen. Strikeout Pence. What's going on? Baby. You are what? What am I? Oh my gosh. So guys, what do you think? Giants off to I'm happy with that start. After 1 inning, Giants are up 1-0 on the home run by Yastrzemski. That's all we need. That's all we need right there. We don't need to have a big, huge inning. Just score a quick run. And Yastrzemski takes one out the park. I've been to Santa Cruz. I've been to Santa Cruz a long time ago. Not lately. Yeah, the 2016 game, Giants versus Mets. Connor Gillespie hits the home run in the top of the ninth to give the Giants the lead. I think it was the ninth, but off of Familia. And the Giants win that game, go on to take on the Cubs in a heartbreaking division series. Yeah, Kershaw with the Dodgers reminds me of Lester with the Cubs the last couple of years at this point. Not the best pitcher on the staff, but experience and leadership warrants being the ace on opening day. Yeah, Kershaw, I don't know. He seems like he's still all right. But he's definitely getting towards the end of his career. I don't think he's just completely, losing it all yet. I think that he's still pretty damn good, but definitely get your point. I know blacks are not getting freedom because of police brutality. Oh, would you have Flaherty or Luis Castillo? Yeah, I love Castillo on the red. Yeah, Luis Castillo's a machine. I probably prefer Castillo, but again, both awesome. I don't know if he's asking me. I don't smoke anything. Let's see here. Oh, cool, cool. I said the last name right. Yes. Colton says he wishes he could pitch against the Astros to probably beat a few batters. Let's just check up on the game real quick here. I've been keeping up with the comments pretty good, guys. Y'all try to answer all the comments. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to ignore y'all. This is what we're here. And let's check out this game. Matt Olson at the plate. Foul bunt. What's he bunting? Connor Menez is in the game replacing Tyler Rogers, who threw a scoreless inning. So now Menez is going to throw his scoreless inning and so on. We'll just keep this game under control. Giants will continue to pop some home runs. By the way, Tyler Rogers struck out 2 in the first inning, struck out Simeon, struck out Chapman. Right now, everything's going great. These are exhibition games. You know, I can be here Thursday crying, okay, if the Giants lose like 20-1. But I'm saying right now, things are looking fan-freaking-tastic. Abso-freaking-lutely. Rather face Chapman or Randy Johnson. Probably Chapman because I feel like he has a little better control. Maybe Randy Johnson did improve obviously later in his career, but I would feel more comfortable against Chapman. But either way, the result is going to be the same, which is a big fat K. Todd Frazier changes teams like I change underwear. Yeah, Todd Frazier, I don't know where. Yeah, Todd Frazier's on the ring. I don't know where Todd Frazier is. He's been on every team except the Giants. I hit Springer and Reddick. Olsen bunt down the line, tried to bunt again. But Brandon Crawford threw him out. Oh, no, he singles. Oh, he singled. Okay. Yeah, man, what a season it's going to be. I'm getting more excited about this season as I'm watching the Giants play. They're looking fine. There's going to be some bad times. It's not going to, Giants are not just going to go tear it up for 60 games, but I think that they have a chance to get off to a hot start if they can, get in there and against the. They don't even have to. They can just split with the Dodgers, get things going down in LA, and then hopefully, start winning some games when they come home. Win at least 1 or 2 over in Houston. Just hold it together there for that first month, and you never know what could happen. No one over at third for him. Bunts work. Stellar homer for the Angels. Baby, my brother's an A's fan. Also, my 5th grade friends. We went to stadium. Then it was cool. Yeah, I haven't visited the Oakland A's stadium very much. Anytime I had the chance to go to a game, I was heading to Candlestick Park or later, of course, AT&T Park. And now it's called Oracle because they change the name all the time. Huh. Okay, sorry about that. I'm reading some tweets. Should they just have a steroid league? Benjamin Sanchez says the steroid league. That would be entertaining. But Jason Nazi, Black Lives Matter. I'm not arguing that. Yeah, nobody would argue that unless it was an actual racist person who believes that Black lives don't matter. Of course, we know they do. And different people have different ways of expressing that. And apparently kneeling is the current thing. 3-run homer now for Michel Perez over in the Angels game with the update. Update on the Angels-Dodgers game. Is that what's going on over there? Shows the middle of the first inning. It's just a 0-0 on my scoreboard, but the Giants 1-0. Jason was talking about the Giants Stadium. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, Giants Stadium. Okay. Yeah, love the Giants Stadium. Yeah, Sosa McGuire. That was a exciting time. There's no doubt about it. But, I've been on baseball high since day one, even in the 95 when they came back. I was still there. Never left. So it takes a lot for me to leave baseball. And hopefully they don't start pushing me that way. They're already starting to with the new rules. With that runner at second base rule, I literally hate it. If you guys have seen that video, I just absolutely despise that rule. And I'm just hoping that it's only for this season. I really do hate it. If I start talking about it, I'm going to go off on a tantrum. And the 3-batter minimum, I hate almost as much. Those are not good. Those will push me out way faster than any players and coaches with their political stances or lack of stance. What's up, Danny? Yo, you think the Yankees do anything? I got the Yankees going deep into the playoffs. In my predictions video, you can check that one out. I do think that they have a lot of injury issues, and I think they might get off to a rough start. So they might not even win the division, but I think they'll get in the playoffs, at least as a wild card, and have a pretty nice season for sure. They just have too much. They have a lot of power in that lineup. They have good pitchers, but they're losing some guys. They lost one of their better pitchers to Tommy John surgery, whose name I can't even remember. I forgot his name. I can't, but yeah, not looking good for the Yankees injury-wise, but hopefully they'll be all right. Has anyone been to any of the pools at the stadiums? I have not. Sounds like a good idea. What's the worst and most heartbreaking Giants event? So many to choose from. It was going to be when they moved in 1991. That was absolutely heartbreaking. I was completely distraught, but they didn't end up moving, so I was fine. And then you got 1993. The Giants were in first place most of the year. They had it pretty much in the bag. Then the Braves came out of nowhere. They got on fire. Literally, the stadium caught on fire. And then they signed Fred McGriff, and the Braves made a push. And at the last game of the season, the Braves won. The Giants needed to win to force a playoff game. They lose to the Dodgers. Giants end up winning 103 games that year, don't make the playoffs. I was devastated. So that comes to mind. And after that, it was 2016. When the Giants have the lead in the National League Division Series against the Cubs, about to win that game, head off to Wrigley and start Johnny Cueto, who was looking really sharp. And Matt Moore throws a great game. Giants are in position to win that thing. Going to the top of the ninth inning, Bochy goes to the bullpen thinking, we're up by 3. I'm surely the bullpen can hold this thing. The bullpen completely falls apart. Cubs win. Giants go home. Even year. Magic ends just like that. Those are 2 moments that come to mind. What's up, Justice? I'm not going to do a post-game show for this one, but I'm going to do more of those during the regular season. Baby, what other sports do you like? What's your favorite team besides the Giants? Yeah, I like basketball. I like the Sacramento Kings. I like football, and I like college football. I like Fresno State, and let's see what else. When you talk about the division, I think Fresno State is Division I, but you talk about the big conferences. I like Oklahoma, Sooners. When you talk about the Big 12, obviously enjoy a lot of college football. I enjoy NFL is okay. I don't really have a favorite team in the NFL. Obviously the 49ers, but I don't follow it too closely. So I'm just so busy with baseball. What other sports? Oh, Sharks. Of course. I love the Sharks. I love hockey. Freaking hockey is awesome. What's the best part of Giants history that happened in your lifetime? I guess 2010 World Series championship was freaking awesome. Because that was what I've been waiting for. You want to get that ring and you start thinking it's not going to happen. And they did it. So that was huge. Of course, 2012 and 2014 were awesome too. But 2010 was the first one. So that was a great moment. Who's your favorite Giants player? I like right now Evan Longoria, just because I like his batting stance, kind of similar to my batting stance. And I just like his style, his defense. I wish his stats were a little better, but right now it's Longoria. All time, well, it used to be Kevin Mitchell. When I first started watching the Giants, it was Kevin Mitchell in 1987, 88, and 89. Huge Kevin Mitchell fan. To the left, it was Barry Bonds, which Bonds pretty much was there all the way through 2007. And after that, kind of jumped on different guys, year after year, depending on who they had. But right now, I really like Longoria. Where were you? I was at home, and I felt the ground start shaking. And that was weird. What's up, Colton? Now I'll never let you forget it. Do you like Crawford? Love Crawford. Love Crawford's defense. Used to have a nice bat. He hit 20 home runs one season, but his batting average is down around 220s or something. It's been bad. He needs to step it up offensively. Who is the Giants' favorite catcher buster since Posey is out? Well, Trump's been swinging the bat well. Obviously, Bart is our future catcher. So Bart is the obvious option. But if they don't want to put Bart, it's going to be Trump. And you got Heineman as a backup. I'm not sure. Well, either Heineman or Rob Brantley. But I guess Trump. I guess Trump's the man right now. Not even paying attention to the game here. Stevens Piscotty strikes out swinging. We're still 1-0 here. Giants are still looking good. But it looks like Connor Menez has been out there for a while now. So, yeah, he needs to freaking get it over with here. Get this inning over here. Come on now. What's going on? Oh, 2 runs for the A's. Yeah, that wasn't feeling like things were going well. It was just taking too long. Did somebody hit a bomb? Somebody freaking go deep? Yeah. Thoughts on Aaron Rowan's contract? All I know is he signed a gigantic 5-year deal for like something 60 million, something insane, ridiculously insane. But all I know is we won a World Series in 10. We won a World Series in 12. We won a World Series in 14. I know that he was only there for the 2010 World Series, but you know what? Whatever they did, it worked out. So I'm not mad about that. But yeah, that was a ridiculous contract. And he's got a funny batting stance. Yes, Colton is remembering the 103 wins, losing to the Braves. Well, the Giants lost to the Dodgers. I don't know if that's what you're talking about. 1993, Giants lost to the Dodgers last game of the season, and Dave Martinez flied out to left field in that game. I remember it vividly. 2-1 A's. Mother F. Pender. You give a home run to Pender? Come on. James Decker says, I believe most of the recent years' batting problems due to batting coaches. If so, we got new batting coaches, so let's get this together. My favorite Giant is Brandon Belt. Gotta love Brandon Belt, the baby giraffe. Brandon Belt's got a great defense over there at first base. He can swing the bat, but, wish he could just be a little more consistent. He should be hitting 25 home runs a year. But he always ends up around 16, 17, 18. Oh, boy, oh, boy. Why isn't it showing the home run? Did he really hit a home run? Is it 2-1 A's? Huh. Yes, it is. 2-1 A's. Yes, it is. Oh, they challenged it. That's what happened. Challenge on the field was held up. Chad Pender triples on a fly ball to center field. Olsen scores and Davis scores. How's everybody doing? So that's a double. Well, no big deal. No big deal. Just get it together. Plenty of time in this one. Giants are, Yastrzemski already hit a bomb. Who was the big dude who played during the title runs who had longer brown hair and always hit bombs? Michael Morse? That's who I would think you're talking about. That's who I would guess that you're speaking of. Michael Morse, awesome player. Came back, made a little comeback in either 18 or 19, and then got hurt when they had the big brawl with the Nationals because Hunter Strickland decided to be a good idea to throw at Bryce Harper, even though that Bryce Harper didn't do anything to him except hit a couple home runs like several years prior. So that was interesting. Mike Trout is the GOAT. Mike Trout is an absolute beast. I love Mike Trout, man. We need to get Trout, but we can't because he just signed a massive contract with the Angels. So, yeah, you guys are lucky to have Trout. I hope he retires an Angel. He'll be in the Hall of Fame. And, yeah, no doubt. There is no doubt about it. 7:20. what is going on, ladies and gentlemen. So anyway, after an inning and a half, the Giants are down 2-1. Connor Menez could not get out of the inning, allowed some runs, but no problem. You know, I don't think he's going to be a big piece of the Giants bullpen this year, but he might. I don't know. I don't know the plan, but Mike Fiers is back out there to pitch to Alex Dickerson. I'm gonna we'll watch this bottom half, and then I'm gonna call it, and I'm gonna head out for today, guys. This is just a spring training game. Just wanted to get a little pregame in. It's leaking into the real game, but got a lot of people in the chat. Got 15 people, so decided to stick around for a little bit longer and watch a little bit of this game here and with you guys. And then I'll be on my way. Freddie Freeman, the beast. And the good news is he is okay after a little battle with Corona. He is fine and back in action, and he's going to be huge for the Braves. I actually didn't pick the Braves to win their division, surprisingly, but they very well probably will because they are awesome. But I just want to shake things up. Memphis Rain says he's not the GOAT. Well, technically, if you're talking greatest of all time, yeah, you can go with Babe Ruth. You can go with Willie Mays. You can go with a lot of guys. If you're talking about greatest of current times, I would say it would probably be Trout. I want to see Bo Jackson in his prime fight Yasiel Puig. Dude, Bo Jackson probably take him out. I could see Bo Jackson taking him out, but that would be fun to watch. Okay, let's see. Jason Azzi, what do you think of trading for Cole? Garrett Cole? I don't think we got enough. I don't think that we got enough money to pay him or enough prospects to trade. But, yeah. I mean, I would be all for it. I guess I'd have to depend on who you're trading, though. If you're going to trade Bart, if you're going to trade away Bishop, if you're going to trade away Luciano, then I'm going to say probably no. If you can get a good deal, let's do it. Hope the Braves win the East. Trout is still a beast. Did somebody hit a home run? Memphis, did somebody hit a home run? Greatest of all time is Griffey Jr. I assume you mean Jr., but yeah, I'm biased. Who cares? Love the kid. Yeah, my favorite class act. Yeah, man, King Griffey Jr., all-timer. I go back, to about 87, so I was around for Griffey's entire career pretty much. Obviously, Frank Thomas. We had some great players back then. Bonds. Update on the game from the comment section is Memphis Reigns. He says that Alex Dickerson has gone yard, and it's 2-2. So we got a tie ball game. Alex Dickerson. That is awesome, man. Giants need some home runs. And we are seeing some pop tonight. That is what I'm talking about, dude. And it's Yastrzemski and Dickerson. Also, I was worried that the magic from those two guys was not going to be there in 2020, but we're looking good. I'm not saying it's going to be there, but this is some good signs right here. So Alex Dickerson takes one out the park, and we got a tie game 2-2, and that is awesome with Tyler Heineman at the plate. Big fly from Dickerson. That's what we need to see. We need him to stay healthy. That might have been a freaking diamond in the rough if Dickerson continues to contribute. That is freaking awesome. So how many outs we got? We got 2 down. So I'm going to be wrapping everything up. Boys of the Bay in the house. Benjamin Sanchez in the house. I don't know if no fans in the stadium somehow make a difference in wind ball carry, but a lot of balls have been hit for far today. That's an interesting point. I don't know if it makes that much of a difference, but if it does, hey, we're taking advantage. Dion might be the greatest athlete of all time. He was a beast. My favorite player right now is Longoria. I'm not saying he's the best player. He's just my personal favorite. All time, well, it's between Barry Bonds and Kevin Mitchell. Kevin Mitchell, when you go back to the day, he was my favorite growing up, so still got a soft spot for Kevin Mitchell. A's got scammed out of a homer. Oh, true that. What we got here? Yolmer Sanchez is up. Tyler Heineman hit by the pitch. We don't appreciate that at all. So what do you guys think of the whole situation here with Major League Baseball? It looks like we're going to have a season. I didn't think we were going to have a season. I'm not going to lie. I did not think we were going to have a season. Piazza or Pudge, those are two guys who are highly suspected of doing steroids, and they're both in the Hall of Fame. I take Piazza, though. I take Piazza and that power. And, yeah, you're trading many picks and Cueto. Well, if that's the case, we'll take whoever. Not that Cueto's bad, but yeah, I'd rather have someone a little more solid who we know is going to be good. You know, Cueto, he's a little older. He's had some surgery. You know, we'll see. Mike Fiers is known to hit a batter or two. Hey, see you later, man. SBFM Baseball is out. I'm going to be out here in a minute here, just waiting for this inning to wrap up. See if the Giants can score, take the lead here with Yolmer Sanchez up. I was not like super excited about the Yolmer Sanchez signing. I know he's a great fielder, but I was really happy with what we had as options at second base. You know, with obviously Flores, obviously Dubon. Got to love Dubon there. But, hey, whatever. Maybe a late inning defensive guy or something like that. It's all good. So we got Tyler Heineman at first base. Crawford popped out to Simeon. Sandoval flied out to left. And we got a 2-2 game and a very tight one. So fire smash Stanton in the face. Solano is the best. I love Donovan Solano. We got a question. Is the video where Longoria catches the ball in front of the interviewer fake? I always wondered. I think it is. I think they were shooting a commercial for a razor blade company, but it looks real. I think it's fake because if you watch the bat coming off the ball, you can see the trajectory is a little different than where it ends up, but it's still a really cool clip. And Longoria really did some great acting there. He needs to head to Hollywood. Still waiting on the update here. It looks like Sanchez is working the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pick off attempt. What do we got here? I want to shout out everybody here in the chat. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I'm getting ready to go watch the game and then hit the hay. We got Colton. I go to bed pretty early after this game. I'll probably pass out. Michelle Perez, Jeremy, thank you so much. Jason, appreciate you guys. Jacob Neal. Thank you guys for watching the channel, watching the videos. It really is appreciated. Can't wait for videos with actual regular season content. It's coming very soon. We're going to be recapping games. I'm going to be doing some live pre-games and some just upload pre-games, and the same thing for post-games. So it just kind of depends. Alejandro Suarez. I'm just wrapping up. Alejandro, thanks for stopping by. Really do appreciate it. You can check out the video on my channel or stop by tomorrow. Check out my video, which I'll recap this game tomorrow. How many years did you personally play baseball? My entire life. Still play for fun. Played up till I was 26 years old, from age of 6 to 26. So about 20 years of playing baseball in some kind of a league. There's a video on my channel of me, if you can see me swinging, hitting some home runs at a AAA stadium. But I'm going to try to, I'll definitely have some videos really soon. I would have had them, but the coronavirus messed up my plans. I was going to make videos of me playing baseball and stuff and doing some tests and whatnot, but didn't work out. El Marditos Juego, killer stream, man. Much appreciated. Can't wait for the 24th. That's happening. Muchas gracias for stopping by. Muchas gracias todos, amigos. Lo agradecido muchísimo. Vamos a hablar más del béisbol mañana. Un video sobre este juego hoy que está pasando en este momento. I'll talk about this game tomorrow. That's happening right now, and we'll do a recap of that in tomorrow's video and look for more pre-games coming soon. So you guys have a fantastic day. Thanks for the support. It means everything to me. You guys are helping me build this channel. Y'all are the originals. I won't forget anyone if it ever goes big for home baby baseball. So see you guys next time. Enjoy the game. I'll talk to you later. See ya.